Buckmaster. Buckmaster and his wife, Captain Morgan, has spent several years spreading rumors, collecting dirt and covering it up on their high-profile clients while helping himself to their profits. He uses those funds to set up a underground kayak plastic manufacturing and designing company located in China. Recently, he discovered a partnership with the local Jeep dealership, leaving the dealership financially unstable. His kayaks were cheaply made and fell apart in the water, so he was sued for further material use and decided to hire a very high-profile attorney, Mr. Smith, who was able to get him off the hook on technicality. To celebrate his big win, he went to the local pub, spouting off his mouth, spreading rumors and throwing his money around. On his way home from the pub Thursday night, he witnessed an incident at the zoo. He begins to scheme up a way how to cash out on that. He calls a favor from an individual who owes him a lot of money, a local referee, and asks him to sway the game in his favor so he can have a huge payout for his next scheme.
Captain Morgan manages local stars and has taken on some very influential clients, but she's spread herself too thin. On top of it, her husband has been skimming off of her clients and ruining her stellar reputation. Will she simply divorce him or cash in on a $1 million life insurance policy?
Scarlett. Scarlett is an aspiring actress with a history of unflattering reviews, wealthy escorts, and an estrangement from her mother/manager, Captain Morgan. She finds a hidden box of family letter and an insurance policy. She uncovers a well-guarded family secret that will completely ruin her career. Desperate and broke, what has she done?
Cat Kayak Summer is a manufacturer of kayaks. She recently ran into financial issues and decided to remedy this by purchasing unapproved materials from China. Her distributor ensured that the material was the best money could buy, but she has been receiving a flood of complaints about the kayaks malfunctioning. She is in deep trouble. What will she do next?
Harley loves to ride. A socialite running low on youth and money, Harley tries to turn her life around by investing in an up-and-coming kayak company, but finds out too late that it's a scam. She invests all of her life savings now and is completely gone. What is she going to do?
Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers is an auto dealer with a silent partner who has been altering the books and skimming money from the company. This partner just bailed and has left the company penniless. He spends most of his afternoons at a local pub trying to drown out his financial woes. While his dealership is going under and his customers are not returning, how far will he go to regain his millions?
Mr. Smith. Hot-headed Mr. Smith was an attorney for a high-profile client that was able to get off on a technicality. He's been promised a big payout from this job, but the client laughed in his face in the end of the case and said, "Sue me." Smith needs those funds for his wife's next venture and she'll be furious if he comes home empty-pocketed. Will his temper get the best of him?
Mrs. Smith. Miss Smith is the town busybody and the wife of Mr. Smith. She spends her time digging up dirt on her neighbors and had big plans for the money that was supposed to come in from her husband's last case, but the client stiffed them. Will the fury redhead seek revenge?
She's gonna kill somebody.
Connor Callahan. Temperamental Connor Callahan served his time in prison for attempted murder. Now he is serving Guinness beer at the local pub to wealthy clients. A well-known patron has approached him and requested that he take care of a problem for them, and he will be compensated nicely for it. What will his decision be?
Delilah Belch. After a happy childhood in America, fun turned to tragedy for Delilah Belch when her father's auto dealership started going under, and her job at the zoo turns out more challenging than expected. She has a secret she hopes no one finds out. What will she do to ensure her secret is safe?
Anna Mil Crazy. Local zookeeper with a major secret. Recently, the tigers have gotten out and she is unable to locate them. If the local authorities find out, she will be forced to close the zoo. She has enlisted the help of some family members to help locate the missing tigers. In the mail on Wednesday, she received a letter threatening to take her secret to the media if she does not pay $100,000. But she recognizes the signature on the bottom of the letter. Will she take it to the authorities or resolve the matter on her own?
Ophelia, shoot my shorts. The local bookie always wants the odds in his favor. He recently runs into a string of bad calls, has unanswered questions. He uncovers a rotten apple. Well, he contacted authorities or take matters into his own hands.
Caused an injury that ruined his career. He obtains information from a reliable source that claims the game was rigged on the injury was intentional. Will he be able to fight back and play again, or will he seek revenge?
Mr. Peabody. As a referee for the Minnesota Sports Association, Mr. Peabody spends his Saturday and Sunday officiating local games. Peabody has a bad gambling problem and once owed a well-known acquaintance a lot of money. This acquaintance keeps calling in Peabody's mark for exceeding what was ever due and taking advantage of making money of his own games. Will he continue to make bad calls, or will he put an end to the harassment?
It's a waste of my time. You all clearly know who I am, but I'll do it anyway. A world-renowned fashion designer who is looking to make a quick buck. She started an underground designing company in China so she can make some fast cash to pay off her gambling debt. Her secret partner has been spouting his mouth at the local pub, and she fears he will reveal her secret. What will she do to keep her secret safe? I'm Sylvia Sage.
Sassy Sherlock is a high-stakes fashion model traveling all over the world. Sassy and her manager have recently had a falling out with her manager when her manager failed to book her new and exciting gigs. While booking her own runway shows, she uncovers that someone sabotaged her career by spreading rumors and slandering her name, which caused her to take the fall for unethical dealings. At what extent will she go to save her career?
Mr. Basswood, a well-known tournament fishing pro with a hot temper. Basswood has made several trips to Texas pre-scouting for a world tournament in the hopes of fishing on the top. We heard from a well-trusted acquaintance that there was a new line of kayaks being put out on the market that were fast, light, and set up to win. He borrowed funds from a local bookie, purchased the kayak, and paid $20,000 for an entry fee in the tournament. At the day of the tournament, he took the kayak out on his maiden voyage, and it almost immediately sank, and he lost everything. Now broke and enraged, will he turn the individual into the authorities, or will he take matters in his own hands?
Watson serves in the military under Buckmaster and later became his groundskeeper. Watson is cynical, short on funds, and soon to retire. Buck had promised him a big cash bonus upon his retirement, but has since reneged that promise. Devastated and enraged, what will Watson do?
Welcome everybody. I'm the butler to the MDB dinner. Unfortunately, I have some sad news. There's been a murder. Been a murder.
The lasagna's okay though, right?
So, welcome. Join us for the dinner, and we're gonna have to solve this, figure it out.
Yes, sir. Can we leave?
Come on in.
Come on in. Who is it? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Who did it? One of you. One of you did it.
I'll bet it wasn't me.
Who did it? Was it you? Was it you?
I think it was me. I've always wanted to kill somebody.
Wait, that's
You?
Buckmaster, my husband, I wouldn't do that. How about you, Mr.
I might.
Smith?
You owed me a lot of money.
Harley loves to ride. Do we send him in that room or what?
Yep. You set him in that room.
Go ahead and go in the room.
You are all suspects. One of you.
Jeez, sounds like somebody died in here.
I'm gonna guess Delilah Birch with the hammer in the laundry room.
That's what
I'm laying the odds down. That was Delilah Birch. Delilah, there it is. With the Harley scarf.
I'm gonna go Kate Kayak Summer with the paddle in hall 1.
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't remember how many rooms I've been in. I get an idea.
I knew that.
I think that it was Mr. Basswood with the hammer in the ballroom.
I will guess MVP, screwdriver, lounge.
Watson with the cane in bathroom 2.
I'm gonna go Sylvia Sage Sawyer with the cane in the library.
Do Delilah Birch trophy in the study.
Okay, so how about Mr. Smith with the paddle in dining room 2?
I'm gonna guess Mr. Peabody with the hammer in dining room 2.
Delilah Birch.
Delilah.
Delilah Birch.
Delilah.
Delilah.
Delilah Belch. Delilah Belch.
Oh, Delilah Birch.
Delilah Belt.
Killian.
What am I thinking? Sylvia Sage Sawyer. With the shot glass.
Hold on a second.
I bet that I can outdrink you any day.
I'll bet you. $100,000.
I have that to spare.
I hear a bet.
$20 is in it for you if you make mine water.
bad. I got 21 left. You know what? Everybody's kind of sick and tired of you in this town, man.
Cheers. Here's to the best $100,000. Let's go.
Three.
Why did I kill Buckmaster? Well, it's quite simple, really. He was ruining my reputation. He wouldn't keep quiet about the design company in China we partnered up on, and I can't have my customers knowing that they pay high-end prices for clothes that are made in China and not in Italy like I've marketed. There'd be riots outside my stores and millions of customers demanding their money back. So, I did what any sensible business owner would do and took care of the problem.
In the billiard room.